The story begins with a chilling revelation. A race of advanced extraterrestrial beings uses Earth as a galactic prison. Their method of confinement is as cruel as it is ingenious. They imprison their criminal kind within the bodies of unsuspecting humans. These condemned aliens are forced to live out their sentences trapped within mortal shells, their own lives inextricably linked to the humans they inhabit. When the human host dies, the alien prisoner dies along with them. A final, inescapable sentence. We are then transported back in time to the year 1380 AD. A woman is seen walking through a bustling marketplace, unaware of the sinister force lurking within her. Suddenly, she begins to levitate, her body rising uncontrollably into the air. The terrified onlookers gasp in astonishment and fear. It soon becomes clear that an alien prisoner is attempting to break free from its human confines. Alerted to the disturbance, soldiers converge on the scene, their swords drawn and ready to strike. They launch a fierce attack on the levitating woman, but a shimmering, translucent shield materializes around her, deflecting their blows. The soldiers are baffled, their weapons proving useless against this otherworldly defense. With a sudden burst of energy, the alien erupts from the woman's body, its grotesque form a stark contrast to the human it once inhabited. The creature lashes out at the soldiers and the surrounding crowd, its alien weaponry wreaking havoc. However, its freedom is short-lived. The alien's physiology is ill-suited to Earth's atmosphere, and it can only survive for a few precious minutes outside its human host. Just as the alien begins to succumb to the effects of Earth's environment, a shimmering portal tears open the fabric of reality. A futuristic vehicle emerges from the swirling vortex, its sleek metallic form gleaming under the medieval sun. Inside the vehicle sits a formidable robot, its metallic body radiating power and intelligence. This is Guard, a robotic warden dispatched from the future by a benevolent faction of aliens dedicated to upholding galactic law and protecting Earth from the threat of rogue prisoners. Guard is accompanied by a smaller, more agile robotic device, a silent and watchful companion. Without hesitation, Guard springs into action, engaging the escaped alien in a fierce battle. The alien, weakened and desperate, attempts to retreat back into the woman's body, but Guard's advanced technology allows him to forcibly extract the creature. As the alien is ripped from its human prison, the woman collapses, her life fading fast. With her dying breath, she pleads with Guard, her voice a whisper. "Please, take care of my baby daughter. She's all alone." Her final words hang heavy in the air as she breathes her last. A soldier, witnessing the chaos and misunderstanding the situation, advances towards the now-orphaned baby, his sword raised menacingly. But before he can strike, Guard's companion robot transforms into a human-like form, its movements swift and precise. In a blink of an eye, the soldier is disarmed and neutralized, the baby saved from certain death. With the immediate threat contained, Guard and his companion robot gather the baby and retreat through the portal, disappearing from the medieval world and returning to their own time. The year 2012, in the sterile and technologically advanced environment of their future base, Guard deposits the captured alien into a containment cell, joining the ranks of 6 other imprisoned aliens. Guard is surprised to find that his companion robot has taken the initiative to bring the baby girl along to the future. The companion robot explains his actions, driven by a deep curiosity to understand the complexities of human life and culture. Together, the two robots decide to raise the human child as their own, a unique and unconventional family unit formed in the wake of extraordinary circumstances. They name the girl Anya, and she grows up in the care of her robotic guardians. The narrative then shifts to the year 1391 AD. In a dimly lit chamber, a wizened magician pores over ancient texts, his brow furrowed in concentration. He has learned of a legendary artifact, a crystal knife rumored to possess immense power and untold riches. The magician is convinced that he has encountered this knife before, but the memory remains frustratingly elusive. Seeking answers, the magician consults a renowned astrologer, a master of celestial secrets and forgotten lore. The astrologer reveals the knife's history. It was originally discovered by a humble fisherman who was astonished to find it embedded with dazzling diamonds. The fisherman, hoping to extract the precious gems, sought the help of a skilled blacksmith. However, despite his best efforts, the blacksmith was unable to remove the diamonds without damaging the knife's intricate structure. Frustrated, the fisherman eventually sold the knife to a wealthy soldier. Armed with this newfound knowledge, the magician sets out to locate the soldier and acquire the coveted crystal knife. However, he soon discovers that he is not alone in his quest. A mysterious figure from the future, a time traveler clad in advanced technology, also seeks the knife, claiming it as his rightful property. When the soldier refuses to relinquish the knife, a terrifying alien bursts forth from the time traveler's body, its true nature revealed. The alien attacks the soldier, inflicting mortal wounds. In the ensuing chaos, the soldier manages to fling the knife away before succumbing to his injuries. The astrologer, who had followed the magician, seizes the opportunity and snatches the knife, disappearing into the labyrinthine streets. The futuristic time traveler gives chase, his alien-enhanced speed allowing him to quickly close the distance. However, the magician intervenes, using his arcane powers to create illusions and obstacles, delaying the pursuer. As the chase intensifies, a strange and otherworldly object appears in the sky, capturing the attention of the magician and the time traveler. It is an alien spaceship, hovering silently above the city. On the opposite bank of the nearby river, a woman observes the scene with a mixture of fear and curiosity before fleeing into the shadows. The magician and the time traveler are left to ponder the meaning of this enigmatic apparition, their minds reeling with questions and uncertainty. Meanwhile, back in the year 2022, Anya has blossomed into a bright and inquisitive 10-year-old. She is aware of her unusual upbringing, raised by two robotic guardians in a world far removed from the one she was born into. She loves her robotic fathers dearly but harbors a deep yearning to understand their past and the events that led them to become her protectors. One day, Anya devises a plan to uncover the truth. She purposely leaves her phone in Guard's futuristic vehicle, knowing that he and his companion robot often discuss sensitive information within its confines. Hiding nearby, Anya listens intently as Guard and his companion engage in a hushed conversation. She learns of their mission to capture a particularly dangerous alien criminal and imprison it within a human body. This alien is exceptionally powerful and requires a complex procedure involving 107 human subjects. Anya is horrified by what she hears, but her thirst for knowledge outweighs her fear. As Guard and his companion depart in their vehicle, Anya retrieves her phone. However, in her haste, she accidentally knocks open a secure container, revealing a captive alien within. Before she can react, the companion robot appears, transforming into his human guise to calm and reassure her. He explains the intricacies of their mission, detailing the reasons behind their actions and the necessity of imprisoning dangerous aliens within human hosts. He also reveals the truth about Anya's origins, explaining how she was brought from the past to ensure her safety. The next day, Guard and his companion prepare to infiltrate a local hospital, a crucial step in their plan to capture the rogue alien. Anya, aware of their intentions, secretly follows them, her phone's camera recording every detail. As the two robots enter the hospital, a large, ominous alien spaceship descends from the sky. It releases a strange, golden object that plummets towards the hospital roof. The object cracks open upon impact, revealing a pulsating, organic mass. From this mass, numerous tentacles erupt, slithering through the hospital corridors, seeking out their human targets. The tentacles ensnare 107 unsuspecting individuals, including doctors, patients, and visitors. Anya narrowly avoids capture, her heart pounding in her chest as she witnesses the terrifying scene unfolding before her. Guard, alerted to the presence of the alien threat, rushes to the hospital, his daughter's safety his primary concern. He is shocked to find Anya amidst the chaos, but his focus remains on completing his mission. The alien tentacles retract, dragging their human captives back to the spaceship. The aliens transfer their consciousnesses into the human bodies, effectively taking control of their new hosts. Moments later, the spaceship vanishes, leaving behind no trace of its presence. The scene shifts once again to the year 1391. The magician and his companion arrive at a secluded temple, its ancient stones steeped in mystery. They are greeted by the temple protector, a stern and formidable figure. A couple approaches the protector, hoping to barter for a valuable relic. However, the protector demands the crystal knife in exchange, believing it to hold immense power. The couple, driven by their desire for the relic, reluctantly agrees to the protector's terms. They track down the man who possesses the knife and forcefully take it from him. However, a skilled female fighter intervenes, defeating the couple and claiming the knife for herself. Just as she is about to escape, the temple protector arrives, overpowering her and taking possession of the coveted artifact. Back in the year 2022, Guard explains to Anya the complex nature of the alien conflict, revealing that not all aliens are hostile towards humanity. He and his companion belong to a faction dedicated to protecting Earth from rogue aliens who seek to exploit and harm humans. As they speak, a large spaceship carrying hostile aliens approaches Earth, its intentions clear: to liberate the imprisoned aliens and unleash chaos upon the unsuspecting planet. Guard, his companion, and Anya, who insists on joining them, prepare to confront this new threat. A red alien emerges from the approaching spaceship and heads directly towards the police officer whose body contains a captive alien. The red alien possesses a device that can unlock the human prisons and free the trapped aliens. However, this device requires a key: the crystal knife from 1391. Guard confronts the red alien, engaging in a fierce battle for control of the knife. Despite his advanced technology, Guard is overpowered, and the red alien manages to steal the knife. The police officer, realizing the danger, attempts to flee in his car, pursued by both the red alien and Guard. During the high-speed chase, Guard's spaceship is damaged and crashes into the water. The red alien reaches the police officer and uses the crystal knife to unlock the human prison, releasing the captive alien within. Guard arrives just as the alien emerges, but he is too late to prevent its escape. The red alien captures Guard and unleashes a devastating attack, leaving Guard severely injured and weakened. The companion robot, using his own energy reserves, manages to revive Guard. The escaped alien returns to his spaceship, which is filled with large, pulsating red orbs. These orbs are essential for the aliens' survival on Earth, providing them with the necessary energy to sustain themselves. The alien plans to use these orbs to create a conducive environment for his fellow prisoners, allowing them to escape their human prisons and wreak havoc upon the world. Guard, despite his injuries, launches a final attack on the alien spaceship. He manages to throw the alien out of the ship, along with 2 of the red orbs. The alien, now weakened and vulnerable without a human host, attempts to possess Anya's body. However, the companion robot intervenes, forcing the alien back into the police officer's body. The alien, in a desperate act of retaliation, detonates one of the red orbs, releasing a toxic gas that kills humans and reanimates the captive aliens within their bodies. Knowing that he is dying, Guard sends Anya and his companion robot away to safety. Anya, heartbroken and determined to save her robotic father, insists on returning to his side. She finds him weakened and on the verge of collapse, but he refuses to give up. Together with the companion robot, they devise a plan to defeat the alien by targeting a specific weak point on its body: a glowing red light. The alien, sensing their intentions, throws the crystal knife out of the spaceship, hoping to disarm them. The companion robot retrieves the knife and prepares to strike the red light. However, the alien attacks, knocking him away and reclaiming the knife. Guard, summoning his remaining strength, grabs the knife and escapes through a portal with Anya and the companion robot. They arrive in a different time period, hoping to evade the pursuing alien. However, the red alien follows them through the portal, determined to finish them off. Guard is mortally wounded by the red alien, but Anya, in a moment of desperation, uses the gun she brought from the future to shoot the alien's human host. The alien is weakened, and as it attempts to retaliate, Anya's car plunges into a nearby river, taking her and the crystal knife with it. Anya and her robotic companions are now stranded in the year 1380 AD, the year of her birth. Lost and without the crystal knife, they are unable to return to their own time. As Anya surfaces from the river, she is rescued by a young boy, the same boy who would later become the magician in 1391. Anya, now known as Lee, grows up in this new time period, carrying the memories of her extraordinary life and the knowledge of the impending alien threat. She retains the gun from the future, a reminder of her past and a potential weapon against the aliens. In the year 1391, Lee sets out to retrieve the crystal knife from the temple protector. She uses her gun to overpower the protector's guards and reclaims the knife. However, she is confronted by the protector's companion, who is possessed by an alien. A battle ensues, and Lee is aided by the magician who rescued her as a child. The magician's companions, a couple with magical abilities, arrive and join the fight. The woman uses her magic mirror to create a giant hand that attacks the alien. However, the alien's laser blasts sever the hand, and a powerful alien emerges from the temple protector's body. Lee shoots the alien, and as it dies, it reveals a shocking truth. The true leader of the aliens is residing within the magician's body. The magician is horrified by this revelation, realizing the immense danger he now poses to humanity. The story flashes back to 1380 AD, where we see the injured alien from the beginning, weakened and on the verge of death. He encounters the young magician, and in a desperate act of survival, takes possession of his body. The alien's consciousness merges with the magician's, corrupting his innocence and setting him on a path that will ultimately lead to the events of 1391. The story concludes in 1391, with the magician realizing the horrifying truth of his possession. The alien leader is now in control, its malevolent influence shaping the magician's thoughts and actions. The film ends on this chilling cliffhanger, leaving the audience to ponder the fate of the magician and the future of humanity. Will the magician be able to overcome the alien's control, or will he become a puppet in the alien's quest for domination? The answer remains shrouded in mystery, a tantalizing enigma that leaves the audience craving more.